Nation's report card is out, and the results are not good when it comes to the pandemic's impact on our students.
As we did mention earlier this week here on GMJ, scores are way down really across the country, specifically when it comes to reading and math. Now, students in Duval County did take a step back according to the national report card, but the drop off here was not as bad as they experienced in other cities. Renata DiGregorio live now with a closer look at those numbers. Good morning, Renata.
Good morning. Yes, here in Duval County, 3 out of the 4 categories that this nation's report card looks at, the scores actually dropped. Only one of them did they stay about the same. And we've been able to dig through the data here, and you'll notice actually with 4th grade reading levels across the nation, they are still pretty far away from that level of being proficient. They're all still in basic. And in Duval County, it is actually even lower than that. Here's some more on the information. At this sound of the start of school, a renewed urgency to focus on reading and math skills. Data from the National Assessment of Educational Progress, also called the Nation's Report Card, shows test scores are lower in 3 out of 4 categories compared to before the pandemic. The test scores usually come out every 2 years and show reading and math skills in 4th and 8th grades. The report shows scores dropped in every category in Duval County except for in 8th grade reading, which stayed the same. The Duval County public school system is quick to point out the drops in test scores were not as steep as similar-sized school districts across the country. Superintendent Dr. Diana Green quoted by the school system saying, quote, "We can take pride in the fact that our schools weathered it better than most, but as a nation and a community, we must continue efforts to enhance and accelerate learning for students who experience school in the COVID era." The report also shows that math scores across the board dropped more than they ever have since they started recording this data. Now, one organization that is in part of a lot of large urban school systems actually praised Duval County schools for their scores. We're going to talk more about that in the next half hour. Reporting live, I'm Renata DiGregorio, First Coast News on your side.
Thanks for that, Renata. It's now 9 minutes past.